Dun 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 dun. What was that? Dun 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 dun. It's Ningxia Red. Hey guys, welcome to my lunch and learn. Hey Patricia. Today I want to talk to you about my very favorite product from Young Living. Everybody thinks it's an essential oil, and I do have some favorites. But listen, if I could only have one thing from Young Living, it would be this thing. So what is Ningxia Red? I'm only going to hold you here for 15 minutes, and so I'm going to try to sum it up. If you look below this class, I've got the Facebook invitation, and there are recipes on how to make Ningxia Red popsicles, there Ningxia Red spritzers. There are videos where you can learn a lot more stuff about Ningxia Red than what I can tell you in this 15 minutes. But my purpose here is to tell you why I'm so crazy about this stuff, and why, even though I'm a light traveler, when I went to South America last year, I packed 30 of these in my suitcase because I knew I could not last 10 days, and there were 3 of us drinking it, 10 days without this stuff. So what is Ningxia Red? Ningxia is a province in China, and you can watch the history of this, but in 1982, I'll give you a brief history. In 1982, the Chinese decided that they wanted to have a little more scientific and technological interaction with the rest of the world, and so they sent a delegation here to the United States, and that's how we began this relationship. Hey, Donnell, ultimately, what happened was they discovered that people in the Ningxia province of China lived well over 100 years old. And so they wanted to know why. And they discovered that in this particular area of China, they ate a lot of these. They're called wolfberries, or goji berries in Chinese. And so they started to study the properties of this. And ultimately, Gary Young from Young Living was referred to Dr. Chow, who was in charge of the studies there at a university in China, and they met. And the visionary that Gary Young was, he knew that he wanted to bring this stuff here. He talks about when he went to China, and he met some of the people in the region, and one of the stories he tells is that there was a woman who was 121 years old, and she was out working in her garden, and her daughter went and got her and wanted her to come speak with Gary Young. And so she put down her hoe, and she's coming into the house, and Gary Young, being the old-fashioned gentleman that he was, he reached out to take her arm to help her up the stairs into the house. And her daughter, who was 98, slapped his hand away and said something to him in Chinese. And Su Chow translated, and she said, no, she said, the daughter says that mother is perfectly capable of doing this herself. And so he was absolutely amazed and wanted to know how do these people live so long. So it's not just the wolfberries, but that has a lot to do with it. So when they start studying it and begin importing it, they find that the Chinese wolfberry, and I'm talking about the one specifically from the Ningxia province, because where that's located, if you get a map of China, you know, I teach little kids in China, and they tell me, China looks like a chicken, and it does. If you look at the country, it sort of does look like a chicken, and right in the middle is the Ningxia province, and there are the huge mountains there, and the runoff of the snow brings a lot of the minerals down into the water, and the soil is super duper rich. Even the Chinese, and they do like their goji berries, but they want the goji berries from Ningxia. Ningxia is the only goji berry that has in China the green certificate, which is our equivalent of the organic certification. So they know that those goji berries are stronger than anywhere else in the world. So they have just a little bit of information about what the goji berry has. It has 13 grams of protein, which is amazing. And it also has, and this is unusual for a fruit, it has all of the essential amino acids, which is unusual. And it's the way here, you kind of have to look. Do you see the sediment on the bottom? Let me turn it up here. You really have to shake this, because what this is, it's not just juice, but it's the goji berry puree. So you get all of the vitamins and the minerals and everything from the skin, as well as the juice. So you get the puree of the wolfberry. and that helps you also get extra fiber. So you get amino acids, you get magnesium, you get calcium. It has more calcium than cauliflower. It has more vitamin C than oranges. It has so much in such a little packet of a little red berry. So this particular drink has the goji berry puree, but that's not all. Gary Young also added orange essential oil, tangerine essential oil, yuzu essential oil, and there's one other. Oh, lemon, duh, and lemon essential oil. And there's also some juice in here to give it some extra perks as well. Pomegranate juice, blueberry juice, aronia juice. Where's some of the others? Cherry juice, plum, grape juice, and also a grapeseed extract. So it's just a super duper concentrated drink. It tastes really good. Now, when you get the premium starter kit, I always tell my people, like, you get 2 of these packets in the essential oil. Even though it's essential oils, you'll get 2 packets of the Ningxia Red in the bottom of your kit. And I always tell my people, put it in the refrigerator. Now, when I'm traveling, I'll just drink it however I've got it. But it tastes better. In fact, it tastes good if you will put it in the refrigerator and get it icy cold. You can see, you can tell my bottle here is sweating. I like to order the kit about every couple of months, where I get 4 of these bottles, because I only drink 2 ounces a day. I'll get 4 of these bottles and a box of these, because Aiden he prefers to grab the packet and just, it's because it's like one of those little Go-Gurts when he was a kid, you know, just tear it open and suck it down. We also have not just the Essential Reward kit, which is what I order every other month or so, but if you don't particularly want to get started with the oils, and I can't imagine why you wouldn't, but a lot of people are more health conscious, and this may be where you need to start. It may be that you need that extra energy. This is so good. It's a complete support for your body. I doesn't talk about that. Do you know what ORAC is? ORAC. That stands for Oxygen Radical Absorption. Oh, I have to write it down because I never can remember. Capacity. Yeah, the ORAC score. This has the highest ORAC score of any other supplement out there. I've got some more information in the class, as I said below this little video. Meaning that it's super high in antioxidants. What does that mean? Oxidation. It prevents oxidative stress in the body. It's the same thing as when you cut open an apple and you leave it out for a while, it starts to turn brown. That's oxidation. And unfortunately, the same thing happens in your body as some of us get a little older. Oh, it happens all the time. You know, just from pollution, just from the environment that we live in. Our diet is really bad. And so what this can do is help you fight those free radicals that are in your body. It fights against oxidative stress. So people who drink this, I'll ask them after a week or so, like, so have you noticed? Sometimes you can't tell the difference in your energy level and how you're feeling when you've been on it, even after a week or so. But if you stop drinking it, you will definitely notice a decline in your energy, how you feel. And I know, you know, I use my oils regularly, but I know that this is probably the main reason that I just don't get sick. My immune system is much better than it was several years ago. So I'm looking to see if you guys have any questions. If you have any questions, or if you catch this on the replay, because I'm going to post this in the class, if you have questions, please type them in there. I will be happy to answer any questions that you've got. And, oh, I don't know if I ever finished my thought. That's what I hate about Facebook Live. My thought that I was going to finish is that we have a premium starter kit. You can get started in Young Living as a wholesale member and get everything cheaper. And you can start with a Ningxia Red kit. So we have other options besides just starting with the oils. You can just get on this health journey on just the Ningxia Red if you want to. So tomorrow I'm going to talk about another Ningxia Wolfberry product, which is Ningxia Nitro. And that'll probably be like this, probably about 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes tops, probably just about 10. And if you have any questions at all, let me know. My website is right up under the title of the class, aromacats.net. You can go there, click wholesale member and get started. You can choose the oils starter kit, or you can choose the Ningxia Red starter kit. Okay, happy Monday. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.